Hi guys, I'm Meg and welcome back to my channel. Today I did a full face of Made by Mitchell products and I can't wait to show you how it went, so keep on watching. So I have been using the Made by Mitchell palettes for probably since they launched. So they launched the 25th of October. I got mine, I feel like at the end of October. I ordered them straight away because I have blind faith in Mitchell and the packaging is unreal. But I think that about all of Mitchell's products that I've got. So I've got these and the full blush collection. I wanted to test these out for you today just to show you, like, is it worth the hype? I'll round up all my thoughts and feelings on these products at the end of the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually apply some blush. Do you have the full blush collection from Made by Mitchell? I'm probably going to go with my favourite, to be honest, which is Cozy Rosy. I use the MF1, which is a gorgeous little stipple brush, which is made for the blushes really. Just apply it to like my temples and the top of my cheekbones initially. And then I go in and diffuse that with a more fluffy brush. I really like the blush formula just because it's super buildable, it blends really well, but when it sets, it is set for the day. And I feel like blush as well, when you apply it in the right places, it just lifts your face. So I'm going to be testing out both of these palettes for you today. I'm going to start with the Feet on the Ground palette. I love these pouches that they come in, they're so gorgeous, and even like the boxes, like, oh, they're just beautiful. I've had these palettes for quite a while. They did come out in October, but they are honestly, oh, it's just my holy grail. Now, this is the Feet on the Ground palette. Oh, I just love it so much. Now, I'm going to go in with the shade Tiger Lily, which is just that bright orange you saw, on a lovely little fluffy brush. I'm just going to use this domed fluffy brush from Peaches. It's the PC03. Get a little bit of Tiger Lily on there. Such a gorgeous neon, oh my goodness. And really lightly just use that as a powder blush over Cozy Rosy. I love Tiger Lily for bright creative blush on my creative eyeshadow looks. I feel like even before I had the blush collection, Tiger Lily was my go-to blush shade. Obviously now I am absolutely in love with the blushes, but the difference in the colour is just, oh, I love using the blushes as a base, like a Peel base, like a cream base for powder products. I just feel like it works so well. I just love that colour. And one thing I really love about these palettes as well is they're so multi-use. Personally, I use them for blush, for eyeshadow, but I also use some of the shades to highlight as well, and I feel like they just look incredible. And this is Head in the Clouds. I love this palette so much. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Okay, so first of all I'm going to primerise with a bit of P. Louise base. I use the Base Pro, which is the Room 2. I love this so much. I'm just going to prime one of my eyes. And for this I'm using my Malia Brown brushes Tory. And by patting this in, it makes it really tacky for the shadows. I'm going to go for like purples, keep it like a bit more warm, maybe do like a sunset vibe. I think I might even get my P. Louise base involved. I'm going to go in with my P. Louise Acid Rain Paint in Raver. This was actually a collection with Mitchell, so totally on brand. And I'm going to start sketching out my shape. I think I'm going to go in the crease first, so I'm just going just above. And I think I'm going to go for a more rounded shape today. And then I'm just blending that out with my PC47 brush, which is a tiny little fluffy blending brush. So next I'm going to go in with another pencil brush just for packing on colour, and I'm going to take the shade Purps and Caicos, which is this lovely rich purple from the Head in the Clouds palette. And by using the P. Louise paint underneath, it gives it something to stick to. I'm going to go back in with my PC47 and I'm going to blend out that purple just really lightly. I'm going to go in with a more dense fluffy brush, which is the PC37. I'm going to take the shade Night Nympho and just really lightly go over the edge of the purple just to start blending that into a different colour. I'm going back in and intensifying my purple with the same pencil brush, and then really lightly taking my PC47 and blending those two shades together. The next brush I'm going to be using is the Exmo one from Molly O'Brien, and I'm going to be taking Tiger Lily, and I'm just going to start lightly blending that over the edge of the pink. So come with me. I'm just going to go back in and re-intensify the pink. I'm just using my ME1 brush and Orchid from Feet on the Ground and blend that over the edge of Tiger Lily. I love these colours together. I feel like this is just so happy. Bright colours are honestly my favourite thing to work with at the moment. So I've just finished blending all of those shadows together. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to figure out which shimmers I'm going to use on the lid. I'm thinking So Disguise from Head in the Cloud and then Bless You from Feet on the Ground on my inner corner. So I'm just going to grab some of my blank canvas paint on a PC52 brush, which is a flat concealer brush. I'm just going to pat that on my lid just so that the shadows have like a sticky base to attach to. But I don't want this to be like a cut crease, so I'm going to go in with a little fluffy brush and just blend that edge out. And now I've got my black canvas paint down, I'm going to go in with So Disguise just on my finger and I'm going to press that onto the lid. And then I'm going to go in with Pink Eye on the inner portion of my lid just to make it a little bit more interesting. Now I love to mix Pink Eye, this gorgeous pink shimmer, as a highlighter with Clouded, and that is also from Head in the Clouds. It's just absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it. And then I'm just taking this small fluffy brush from Morphe. It's quite flat. And I'm going to go in with Bless You from Feet on the Ground and use that on my inner corner. It's such a stunning highlight. I might actually have to use that as my highlight today because that is blinding. I'm just going to go in with that same brush with Pink Eye again and just apply that, make sure it's super pigmented everywhere I want it, because using the brushes of course always more exact. And then doing the same with the purple shade. I actually think this applies a lot better with a packing shadow brush, but I love applying shimmers with my hands. And then I'm going to go in with my blending brush that I use to blend all of the transition colours together and just start blending that edge of the shimmer. I'm just going to use some small eyeshadow brushes and take the same shadows that I've blended above just underneath. I'm just going to add liner, mascara and this gorgeous lash from Lids and Lashes, and then I'll be right back. So I just added the Essence Cosmetics mascara, I think that's the Lash Princess mascara, the NYX Epic Ink liner and the Aria lashes from Lids and Lashes, and I am actually obsessed with this look. So I used both palettes. I used like an equal amount of shadows from each, I'm pretty sure, yeah, around about 3 from each, and I'm gonna go and do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. And that is the eyes all complete using both Mmmmitchell palettes. I am so in love with this look. I feel like Sunset blends just never get old. So next I'm going to go in with highlight. I want to mix two. I'm going to use Clouded, which is like a white shimmer, and then Bless You, which I used on the inner corner. It's more champagne-y. I'm going to use the JH35 from Morphe. I'm just setting my face with the Morphe Jeffree Star Setting Mist. And I'm just going to go back in with my highlighter shades to make sure they're really popping. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with lips. I'm just using the Morphe Sweet Tea Liner. And then I'm just going to take the Mmmmitchell blush in Posy Rosy again, and I'm going to blend that out with a like dense fluffy brush, just like a little eyeshadow brush. The blushes work so well on the lips. And this is the final look. I love it. I really love it. And my final thoughts. I really love these products. I'm in love with the palettes. They are my go-to. I mean, I dread the day I hit pan. They are multi-use. Like, I use them for shadow, blush and highlight, and it looks amazing as all three. I use them every time I do a makeup look, but the same goes with the blushes. Like, the formula's amazing and they work amazing on your lips as well as your cheeks. And I've actually seen Mmmmitchell using them as shadow, which is amazing. I need to try that out. The shade range as well, with all of the blushes, and I know he's coming out with more. I've been seeing the sneak peeks on his story and I'm so excited. And also the range of shadows. Now, I don't normally buy new eyeshadow palettes just because I've got so many, and with my Be Perfect Carnival palettes, I thought I've got tons of colourful shadows, I do not need more. But with the Mmmmitchell palettes, the colour stories are just so unique that as soon as I saw them, I knew I had to have both of them, and I couldn't just get one, it had to be both. I love them and you need them, you do. There's sales on every Monday at the moment because of Mondays by Mmmmitchell. There's definitely a discount on the products that he uses, so there's always a blush in there, always, and there's always one of the palettes or the mini palette. The discounts definitely get in there if you can. But yeah, I just love this look, and I'm going to give you some close-ups of the look now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure that you subscribe, like and comment down below what you want to see next. You can follow me on Instagram at Mmmmitchell and TikTok at Mmmmitchell. It'll all be linked down below. I'm so excited to be pushing out more content for you guys, and I can't wait for you to see it.